Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tone's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for December 31st, 2025. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, a message to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle, so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. Let's see what's the energy, what's the message for you today. We are going to be using the LightSeer Tarot deck, doing a Celtic cross spread. So as always, please use your intuition and discernment. Please remember also that not every reading is your reading. Take what resonates, discard the rest. That being said, let's see. Can we have a first card, please? To speak about the person of importance. Who are we speaking about this morning? One card, please, for the person of importance. Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords. Under the deck, Judgment. And mid-deck, the Two of Pentacles. Under the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and under the Judgment you have the Five of Cups. I hear it's time to wake up from sadness, from sorrow. It's time to remember that within you is all the love that you need. You are the love that you need. It's time to wake up, to rise up to your destiny. To decide, to plan a path, to follow your intuition, to plan this path, and to do everything you can to stay fully aligned within yourself, to be aligned with your higher self, with your soul, with your principles, your morals. To listen to the divine. Yeah. And gain back the full authority over your life. Yeah. Yeah, to plan some form of a new mindset, a new path that will lead you out of isolation, out of this very long introspective phase that you've been in, towards reopening to the world, reopening your heart, and receiving your divine justice. Let's see now with a second card what you have as an obstacle or a challenge to overcome. Thank you. Well, there you go, the Chariot. You have to find this inner path of balance, of harmony, to stay steadfast, determined on this balanced path if you want to be able to move forward Yeah, the Knight of Wands under the deck. The Lovers mid-deck. Justice underneath the Lovers. And the Five of Pentacles under the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Find this peace, this harmony, this unconditionally loving energy that is within you, that is you, that allows you to find this passion for life, this inner strength, this happiness that will allow you to figure out that you're not missing anything, you're not lacking anything regarding relationships, regarding true loving relationships. If you feel alone for now, there is a reason, there is a divine reason for that. It's a form of protection. Yeah. It's a form of protection against competing energies that want to bring you attachments instead of love. It's really time to find this inner balance, to listen to your intuition, and to find this peaceful place, this unconditionally loving place within yourself, where you feel secure, where you feel strong, where you feel like you are fully yourself. And this will be divine justice. This will be what keeps you aligned, what keeps you able to walk towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your destiny. Let's see now with the third card what you have in your conscious influences. Can we have one card, please, for the conscious influences? Thank you. The Six of Swords. Yeah. So in a way, you're already quite aware that you need to find this alignment. You need to walk away from anything, anyone, any mindset that keeps you aligned, that keeps you away from your true path, from this Page of Pentacles, from planting new seeds of abundance, of growth. The Knight of Wands mid-deck again, the Knight of Cups under the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups under the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to walk away from anything that's not aligned with your highest path, with your highest destiny's path, so that you can plant new seeds that will bring you joy, love, fulfillment, that will reignite your passion, your inner fire, that will get you to be more ambitious, more determined to go towards or to receive new friendships, new love offers, new relationships. Yeah. Let's see now with a fourth card what you have in your subconscious roots. Can we have one card, please, for the subconscious roots? That's two cards. One card, please, for the subconscious roots. Thank you. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles again. Under the deck, the Nine of Swords. Mid deck, the Star. Under the Star, you have the Six of Pentacles. And under the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords. Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, Four of Wands. So you might not completely be aware. You know that you have to walk away from anything that's not aligned with you, that's not fulfilling, that's not unconditional love, but you are not aware of the path that you have already walked, how much growth you already have done. You're not aware that in this, maybe there's a bit of depression here, a bit of anxiety, of dark thoughts. But in this maelstrom of not so good energies that you keep in your mind, of ideas that you try to sort through, related to your past, to some form of heartache, of trauma. You're not fully aware that you are in the background doing the work to find, see, there's this one crow that's white, and there are those 8 black crows in this Nine of Swords. So that you are finding this Ace of Swords, this new idea, this new mindset, that you are receiving this intuitive message that will bring you some form of knowledge, that will get you to learn how to walk away emotionally from relationships that are not fulfilling, so that you can successfully pass some form of rite of passage and be able to celebrate you reconnecting to your higher self, to your inner child, to your soul. You knowing, gaining this knowledge that you are your soul, knowing the truth of your soul, and being able to be in this vibration, this energy, where you exude peace, harmony, where you exude this beautiful aura, a very secure and generous aura. Let's see now with the 5th card what you had in the past. In the past you had the High Priestess. Under the deck, the 6 of Pentacles. Mid deck, the Knight of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords under the Knight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups under the 6 of Pentacles. Feel like in the past You've been kept in some form of conditioning, in some form of a mental prison, some form of spell or curse, some manipulation of energies in your mind space that kept you from realizing how intuitive you are, that kept you in a state where you felt or you were more prone to look towards what was missing in your relationships, what was not fulfilling, instead of looking at what was available to you, what was fulfilling, what could be unconditionally loving relationships. This energy that prevented you from fully connecting to your intuition and to be able to energetically exchange with the spiritual world so that you could manifest in the physical, so that you could create this path of abundance for yourself. Let's see now with the 6th card what you'll have in the future. Can we have one card please for the future energy? Thank you. The Knight of Cups that we saw before. Under the deck, the Page of Cups. Mid-deck, the Two of Wands. Under the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Under the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, in the future, there's an energy that wants to bring you some form of a love offer or a friendship offer. But this energy, this person is a young soul that is masking his or her true intention with fake love. His or her intentions is to continue to work with some form of magic related to lunar cycles. To bring you this fake love offer, to be able to get your abundance, to bring an end to your ability to manage and to accumulate wealth, to drain this ability, this King of Pentacles ability from you, so that this young energy can gain it instead. So in the future you have to be able to see this person, this relationship for what it is, and to take the time to choose another direction, to choose to walk away, to travel away from this incoming offer, to stay with the Temperance card, to stay fully aligned within yourself, with the Chariot, but also with the universe, with other energies around you. So there's this idea here that you have to be ready to defend yourself against this false love offer, but to stay peaceful, to stay in a very tempered energy. Yeah, to continue to illuminate, to irradiate your star energy, to set an example of peace, love, of creating boundaries, not against somebody, but only for yourself. So, to respond to this incoming relationship in a way that's not perceived as an attack. So, a refusal that's not perceived as an attack, but as simply a way of respecting yourself, of making and putting a boundary for yourself. Yeah. Let's see now with the 7th card what you have in your attitude. And we have one card, please, for the attitude. Well, that's too many. And we have one card, please, for the attitude. Yeah, thank you. Well, the star that we already saw twice. Under the deck, the Lovers. Mid-deck, the Knight of Wands. Under the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Under the Lovers, the 4 of Cups. Yes, so you are in this attitude, you are exuding this energy, this aura of harmony, peace, serenity, but also this inherent strength of somebody that is fully connected to his higher self, this Christ energy. Yeah. This energy that's quite magnetizing, that's alluring for many people around you, as much the ones that are for you as well as the ones that are not really for you. It's like you are your star energy is like a giant pot of honey. Yeah. But you're in this attitude, in this vibration, that you know will magnetize towards you a true soulmate. Even though you know that in the meanwhile you have to stand ready to see past manipulation, past conniving energies, to 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 44 might have a special meaning for you. To continue to heal your heart and to be in this restful, peaceful energy, peaceful mindset, where you are able to decipher which relationship are for you and which one are not for you, and to have this discernment to be able to say no to relationships that are not unconditional love, that are attachment, that are relationship that are not fully aligned. To keep this vibration, this energy, this fire within, keep it lit so that when true love happens and meets you, you won't be sad, you won't be depressed, you won't be burdened, but you will be successful. Yeah. Let's see now with the 8th card what you have in your environment. Well, okay. Those 2 cards fit. So here we go. You have Judgment and you have the Emperor. Under the deck, the Queen of Swords. Mid deck, the Empress, Emperor, Empress. We have a divine couple here. The Lovers under the Empress. And under the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so in your environment, you are perceived as this quite strong-willed masculine energy, this active energy that is very supportive, very disciplined, that is reliable, that does not let others fool his game, that doesn't let others maneuver around him, that keeps the full authority over his life, over his purpose, over his destiny. That is somebody that will protect his art and say what needs to be said, not to hurt others, but to set firm boundaries. Yeah, to communicate clearly the fact that you want to collaborate, to co-create, to work towards achieving a goal, achieving maybe some form of a family, or to start a family, that you are seen as somebody that stands tall, stands strong, defends himself, and that walks away from any form of blockages, of uncertainty, that is ready to go towards an empress, to go very fast, to be very focused, to go towards an empress, a creative, a nurturing energy. Yeah, a divine feminine force. To unite in a divine love, in a relationship of equal give and take, of reciprocity. The Sun. Wow. The Lovers, Six of Pentacles, the Sun. Wow. That's a beautiful relationship. Yeah. Let's see now with the 9th card what you have as your hopes and fears. Well, there you go. Justice. Under the deck, the King of Cups. Mid deck, the Ten of Swords. Under the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords. Under the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, the Devil. Queen of Wands, Devil, Page of Cups. Hey, there goes this Page of Cups again. King of Cups, the Moon. Knight of the Pentacles. Okay. What's there? Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the World, Two of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So you hope to be able to get some form of rebalancing of energies in your life, to receive some form of communication, of truth, of divine justice that would bring you this reflection of your energy, a soulmate that would be as unconditionally loving as you are, that would be a match for your maturity. Yeah. That would put an end to this past energy, this Queen of Wands, Devil, Page of Cups, that will try again in the future to try to lure you into signing some form of contract, but you have found within yourself, within your subconscious, within what was hidden, you have found your maturity. You have found your determination to create this new path, this equal give and take and unconditionally loving relationship in this path. So you are standing ready to end a recurring cycle. If this Queen of Wands tries to come back, well, she will try to come back, but hey, you're the star, so whatever. Yeah. You found this maturity, this strength within yourself to take back the control of your manifestation, of your wealth, to manage your life as you see fit, so that you can grow, evolve, so that you can be fully aligned to receive from nature this abundance, this generational wealth, this successful family. Because you know that this collaboration, this family, is this new chapter of your life that is about to start. A union, a union that is this new path that is destined for you. Let's see now with a 10th card what you have as your hopes and fears. No, not your hopes and fears, we've done that. A 10 card for, hey, the most probable final outcome. This energy was a bit too captivating. Well, you've got the Six of Pentacles, there you go. Under the deck, the King of Wands. Is it me, or have we seen all the kings? Because we have the Emperor already, so all the kings are the Emperor. Mid deck, the Moon. Under the Moon, the King of Cups. And under the King of Wands, the Hangman. Yeah, you will get this reciprocity, this equal give and take relationship. You will be able to co-create with the divine this return of energy, this energy where you receive wealth in the physical that is and that has always been yours in the spiritual. I feel that some part of this manifestation of this wealth is this new relationship, but it's not only this relationship. There's some form of white magic. Here's the divine working with you and your soulmate to bring both of your energies in this reciprocity energy, to bring you together so that you can share and prosper together. So that you can have a relationship that is as much a sensual, charming, even sexual energy, a very physical energy, as much as a relationship that is very loving, very mature, very emotionally based. It's like this heart space and this inner fire is very intertwined. This combination of both of your energies will get you both to see life in a different way, to change your perspective on life, on relationships. Will get you to understand why some things were hidden from you in the past, where you had to, why you had to wait for divine timing, for divine justice. You're going to be taking a card from the Lenormand Magique Oracle. So what do we need to know? What's about this Six of Pentacles magic? We already have a card that fell. Can we have another card, please? What do we need to know about this Six of Pentacles? Thank you. Okay. Well, okay. Actually, it was two cards that fell. First, you had Death, Danger, Rupture, Fast Decision. Then you have the Ship, travel, exploration, commerce. And then you have, that's not a crib. A crib is when you're a newborn. What is it when you are, when you die, you go into a, well, you know, that wooden box. Doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, an end, some form of a loss, a conclusion, yeah, transmutation of energy, a death of some kind. With the death card there, this rupture, this fast decision that needs to be taken to undertake a voyage to explore a path of growth, of wealth, but to put an end to something. It's all linked to this justice energy here. Feels like this incoming divine union can only happen when you choose to walk away from an environment, from somebody, from an entity that is meant for you to leave behind. It's an entity, a person that is nearing its end. But this person, this energy, would be a real danger to your union. It would not be a good thing if you were to unite with your soulmate while still being in the vicinity of this energy, of this person. There's this death energy that is linked to this magic, this spell work of this queen of wands, linked to this knight of cups in the future, that is trying to deceive, to sign a contract, to get you to sign a contract towards fake love, to bring this death energy to your true soulmate. So there's this energy here. You have to really protect yourself and protect your soulmate. Under the deck you have a kid. Innocence, a new start, something that starts small. And under this you have a letter, communication, documents, some information exchange. Yeah. So to be able to create this new start, to receive this small flame from spirit, to be able to ignite and magnetize your soulmate towards you, to receive this information, you have to have left this person, this situation, this environment that is trying to bring death towards your destiny, towards your soulmate, towards your divinity. Yeah. We are going to take a last card from the Radiant Sun Oracle. So what can the sun illuminate for you today? What needs to be illuminated, to be known, to help and guide you toward this goal, toward this dream of yours, toward this divine union? Thank you. Well, you have charity. Under the deck, patience. Under patience, you have independence. Yeah. The divine really wants to help you, to guide you, to receive this destiny, this dream of yours, to be able to unite and to create a family with this divine soulmate. But for that to happen, you have to continue to be patient, to learn, even though you might think that you have already learned patience. I find it's another level of patience here. It's patience that is linked to faith, to divine trust, to divine timing. It's a patience that happens when you have taken the time to be completely fulfilled with your inner unconditional love, by being fulfilled in your independence, in being alone, in being able to do by yourself, for yourself, what you need to do to continue to learn and to grow. Yeah, to gain independence, to walk away from this situation, from this energy, this person that tries to bring death to your love life. So there's an energy here, a learning path of really standing in your emperor energy, of taking back full control of your life, of your destiny, and walk away from any relationship that is trying to get you attached, to get you chained, to get you subservient instead of in unconditional love. To stay in this inner path of balance within yourself, that is this independence, this standing strong in your will, in your beliefs, in your emperor energy. Yeah. So this is the message we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, a message to help and guide you on your destiny's path for your highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.